I started my first Jordan in February as an art project for school. The concept behind the colorway was ice cream, and I even made a box that probably represents that concept a little better. The uppers are made from upcycled leather scraps. I used my school's laser cutter to cut out the parts and engrave the Wings logo on the heel, and I used the wood shop there to sculpt the last. I had a bunch of free time in March, and I felt the need to further explore what's possible, and I constructed a high top in none other than the natural gray colorway. I made a video describing the process. The Wings logo is garbage on these, as I didn't properly know how to use a stencil, but that changes for the Chicagos. So in June, I spent a long ass time trying to perfect my pattern and really nail the 85 shape. While these aren't perfect, the quality of leather and craftsmanship is far superior. Using a thick 4 to 6 ounce vachetta leather with thicker thread and a stronger build, they just feel more premium. I was such a perfectionist with this pair, I scrapped a 90% finished upper because I didn't like the shape. And after all that effort, I skated in them. Yo, I love the OG low silhouette. I got a pair 4 years back when they would hit outlets, and I just think they're so underrated. Yet, vintage collectors just know how hard it is to come by some 85 lows in the natural gray colorway. I redesigned the pattern for this pair, and used the same leather as the previous natural gray high tops I made. I used speaker cloth for the liner and screen printed my size stamp on the inside. I was also lucky enough to get some Nike Air tags and gear from Foxtrot Uniform. I would definitely recommend checking them out. Right after I finished those, my friend was telling me how hard it was to get Jordans in his size, 15. I was like, bro, give me a last, some donors, and pay me for the materials, and I got you. And like 3 weeks of straight work later, I feel like I got my best version yet. I completely redesigned the pattern, fixing all of the flaws from the previous versions, and I actually had a real last to work with this time. Now you can't just scale the pattern up. Each piece changes differently in all different kinds of directions, so it was a real pain in the ass to make. The toe box of this pair is constructed using a method that retail pairs use, which is sewing the toe tip or mudguard at an angle so it creates shape. All my previous versions had flat patterns or were sewn flat, so this was definitely an improvement, but it was definitely more challenging. I think it's kinda nuts how my work evolves and the fact that I can wear my own shoes that I made. I have plans to make some 4s next year and more of my own colorways and designs, but I can't say it isn't tempting to make some of my grails that I know realistically are out of reach. My name is Max, and thank you for watching.